Good evening, YouTubers. New Time Travel Jaime 88. Welcome back to my channel. As we continue to celebrating Columbia Pictures bicentennial 100th anniversary birthday, which is back on January 10th, I am going to show off my Columbia TriStar Letterbox VHS collection. I have total of 9 Columbia TriStar movies presented in their original widescreen format, the way it was originally shot by directors. And this is the first time I'm showing you guys my Columbia TriStar Letterbox VHS on my YouTube channel. Now you see me do other Letterbox collections like Universal Letterbox VHS, Warner Brothers Letterbox VHS, and Paramount and 20th Century Fox widescreen series. This is the Letterbox edition right here. As you can see, I have only 9 so far in my collection, but I will planning on to get some more somewhere soon. Anyway, before we show off these films, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the Cinematic Otaku. It's a Cinematic Otaku. If you're watching this, your videos are excellent. Keep up the good work. Make sure you check out his channel on YouTube. I will put the link in the description down below. So, let's put this tripod, my camera right here in a tripod. And let me show you what all these movies. Alright. I'm going to start first with the 1989 VHS of Lawrence of Arabia. This is the newly restored director's cut in widescreen. I really love this artwork. The film stars Alex Guinness, also starring Anthony Quayle, Jack Hawkins, Jose Ferrara, Anthony Quayle, Claude Rains, Arthur Kennedy, Omar Sharif, and introducing Peter O'Toole. Directed by David Lean. The film is from 1962. And if you look right here, the director's cut was from 1989. And I believe they restored it around late 1988 or earlier in 1986. And I know this film was re-released in theaters in 1989. And it says here, Lawrence of Arabia is presented in letterbox format, which fully recreates the film's theatrical screen image for your enhanced home viewing enjoyment. The black bar borders the top and the bottom of the screen are normal for this format. Originally not rated, but the film is rated PG and is 216 minutes. I know Jordan Rios had the original 1983 copy, and I know Wayne Ellicott also have this as well. Here's the sticker labels, got the 1989 copyright, and somebody forgot to rewind the tape. I'm going to do that when I finish this video. And here's tape 2, end label. Got to show you the end label. Now, tape 1 is printed on February 22nd, 1991. And while tape 2 is printed earlier on February 15th, 1992. So, both print dates are a year apart. Well, I'm going to say this printed in the 10th week either of 1991 or 1992. Yeah. That's, I'm judging it for this. Anyway, I'm going to put this back in there like so. There you go. The next VHS now I'm going to talk about is this. The original 1989 VHS of Ghostbusters II. With Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver, and Harold Ramis. The late Harold Ramis. It also has Rick Moranis, Ernie Hudson, and Annie Potts. Directed by Ivy Reitman. The film is also from 1989. Now, this movie released its so-called widescreen format. And I know people freak about it back when it first came out on video in 1989. And I know Ghostbusters 2 was going to be released in pan and scan, but RCA Columbia made a boo-boo and released the film in an incorrect aspect ratio. This was shot in 1.66 to 1 widescreen. However, when the film issued on DVD in 1999, Columbia restored the film because Ghostbusters 2 was shot in Super 35 Panavision widescreen. They corrected it to 2.40 to 1 widescreen. And this is purchased on Blockbuster and no purchase date. 102 minutes, rated PG. Here's the sticker label, former rental from Blockbuster. And here's the end label. Printed in the 45th week of 1990. And there's the Money Sound Only barcode. Actually, it's 1989. This release has the Coca-Cola commercial at the beginning and the previously viewed. I'm glad Columbia fixed the aspect ratio problem. And I know there's a widescreen release that aired on HBO in 1990. Up next, the 1989 VHS of The Karate Kid Part 3. And this is also in theatrical presentation format. This movie is also in widescreen with Ralph Macchio and Pat Morita. Also starring Martin Krove, Thomas Ian Griffin, and Sean Kanan. Directed by John G. Avildsen, and the film is also from 1989. I really like this artwork. Very neat. And I know there is an earlier DVD release of this, has released in both widescreen and full screen. My goodness, this movie turns 35 years old this year. Rated PG, and it's 111 minutes. Here's the sticker label. Here's the end label. Printed in the 23rd week of 1989, and there's a little bit of good barcode. Up next, the 1990 VHS of Picnic, part of Columbia Classic. And if you look right there, it says Letterbox format. With William Holden and Ken Novak. Also starring Betty Field, Susan Strasberg, Cliff Robertson, and introducing Rosalind Russell. Directed by Joshua Logan, and the film is from 1955. It says presented in CinemaScope. I believe this is the only Columbia film that's shot in CinemaScope. Here's the original artwork. 1955 film, renewed in 1983. Not rated, and it's 113 minutes. Here's the sticker label. It's got the 1989 copyright, but a box right here, it says 1990. Here's the end label. Printed in the 20th week of 1990. And there's the Money Sound Only barcode. Up next, the 1990 VHS of Glory with Matthew Broderick, Denzel Washington, Cary Elwes, and Morgan Freeman. This is the Letterbox format, and it's directed by Edward Zwick, and the film is also from 1989. But this is a 1993 VHS because it has this on here, Columbia TriStar. Winner of 3 Academy Awards, including Best Supporting Actor, Best Cinematographer, and Best Sound. 2 thumbs up stated by the late Gene Siskel and Siskel and Ebert. Rated R, and it's 122 minutes. Here's the sticker label. Printed in the second week of 1995. Actually, it's 1996. I did check the tape, and yes, the entire film is presented in widescreen. Okie dokie. But I believe it still has either the Columbia TriStar or the RCA Columbia Pictures logo. I haven't checked, but I will put it in the pinned comments below. Moving on to the next VHS, the 1997 VHS of Air Force One. This is the widescreen presentation with Harrison Ford. Also starring Glenn Close, Wendy Crewson, Paul Guilfoyle, William H. Macy, Gary Oldman, Liza Matthew, Dean Stockwell. Directed by Wolfgang Peterson, rest in peace. And the film is from 1997. Breathtaking, gripping, nail-biting, edge-of-your-seat entertainment, says Peter Travers of Rolling Stone. And I know my friend Julie Cassidy liked this film. Get off my plane. My brother's a huge fan of Harrison Ford. I also have this movie on DVD. A fast-paced, red-blooded action movie, says Janet Maslin in the New York Times. Buckle your seatbelt. Air Force One is a wild ride, says Steve Oldfield of Fox TV. Rated R, and it's 125 minutes. Here's the sticker label. The third week of 1997. I also had the Canadian release on VHS. And I forgot to mention, I also had the 1992 VHS of Lawrence Olivier. Up next, the 1997 VHS of Men in Black. This is also in widescreen presentation with Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith. Also starring Laura Florentino, Vincent D'Onofrio, and Rip Torn, directed by Barry Sonnenfeld, and the film is from 1997. I apologize, my grammar stinks. Protecting the Earth from the Scum of the Universe. And I like this cover. It's like rainbow metallic. Just like the cover rainbow color like on Star Trek Generation and Final Destination 2. 2 thumbs up. Absolutely hilarious. Remarkable cleaver and hips, stated by the late Siskel and Ebert. Plus a bonus music video by Will Smith. Rated PG-13 and it's 98 minutes. Here's the sticker label. The 43rd week of 1997. Up next, the 1998 VHS of 7 Years in Tibet with Brad Pitt. Also starring David Wells, B.D. Wong, Mako, and few others. Directed by John Jock Anod. And the film is from 1997. One of the year's best, says Jim Saidia, how you pronounce the last name, of KNX CBS Radio. Passionate, courageous, and a chilling journey. Brad Pitt delivers a magnificent performance, says John Dial of ABC Radio Network. Rated PG-13, and it's 137 136 minutes. This is still unsealed from the bottom. And finally, the 1998 VHS of The Mask of Zorro with Antonio Banderas and Anthony Hopkins. Also starring Catherine Zeta-Jones, Stuart Wilson, Matthew Lester. Directed by Martin Campbell, and the film is from 1998. Great fun. I love it, says the late Joel Siegel of Good Morning America. This one, crowd pleasure, that actually pleased, says David Aston of Newsweek. Co-produced by Amblin Entertainment. Rated PG-13. And is 138 minutes. Here's the sticker label. The 43rd week of 1998. And there you have it. That's my Columbia TriStar Letterbox VHS collection. I will get some more Columbia Letterbox movies. The next Letterbox Columbia TriStar update will be around in late August. Okay? So until then, rate, hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell button so you won't miss anything. And until we meet again, New Time Travel Hyman 88. Make sure you follow me on social media pages, and I'll see you in the next video.